No, I do know this song.
You're
but...
in the right era.
I'll take you back.
Oh! I'll take you there.
There.
Oh, I'll take you there. Then if things work out, then you take her back.
There and then back.
Yeah.
I'll take you there and I'll take you back.
All right.
Okay, perfect.
After that night last night, I'll still take you back. That's all I want to hear.
Yeah, things are fine.
Okay, good.
Welcome to the Take a Listing Today podcast, where our hosts Jim Studebaker and Todd Robertson give you strategies to get you out of the office right now so you can take a new listing today. And now, here's Jim and Todd.
Hey, that's us, Jim and Todd here, the Take a Listing Today podcast. Welcome to April 2023. I'm Jim, and there's Todd.
And over here, our wonderful producer in her VIP suite, Lisa Gray.
Hi. I like how you did that in stereo. Hey! That was really good.
That was almost game showish. That was incredible.
Yeah, well, we want to give the proper spherical atmosphere.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, between left and right. Those of you listening on an old transistor radio, you won't notice the stereo.
However, with the modern day earpods, you shall hear stereo whether you're walking, driving, or hiking.
So today on our show, we have something wonderful. How to coax. We have been off for a while, so
Okay, the waterproof
that
mascara
over.
is kicking in.
I'll just leave this tissue laying.
leave that handy there.
here.
We never get off track here, so we're not even off track. We're doing great.
It wasn't that funny, and,
Right.
and we're
She's missed us, in other words.
What's actually funny is it took me a second. I'm like, that's weird. I don't remember writing that. How to hoax?
How to coax.
How to hoax comb?
How to hoax.
I don't see her over here reading this stuff.
Right.
No, I write it. You read it.
How to coax home sellers back into the market.
Well, we're going to have some fun today.
We're gonna turn that off.
Or hoax comb sellers. Comb seller. Maybe we're talking about comb sellers, not home
Okay. Well, as soon as we get to the first typo in here, we're gonna see who is.
Uh-oh.
Well, and here's what's great about our subject and topic today is that a lot of people said no a few months ago, 6 months ago, but no means no right now. And what we always taught people, you have to close 3 times. So if they do some lead follow-up later on, that no might have changed to a, you know what, let me think about it.
Right, exactly.
Completely.
Things change, circumstances change. No does not mean no right now.
Yeah.
Timing is always everything in sales. I mean, that is the foundation of sales. Hitting
It
them at the
is.
right time.
Speaking of timing, think back to when you started in real estate. Did you truly understand the workings of the housing market?
Nope.
Sure, there were economic
Candor.
geniuses among us, but many agents came from careers far removed from that. It's safe to say that the teacher turned real estate agent out there didn't have the time or energy to pay attention to the real estate market. Well, congratulations. You've just put yourself in the typical home buyers and sellers' shoes.
That's such a great point right there, because think about like when we got into real estate, when people listening and watching got into real estate, it's way different, right? People think, oh my God, I'm going to get into real estate and get a Cadillac and do this. Well, it's kind of like becoming a stockbroker. All you did was get through your legal stuff. And then it's like the old joke. The broker says, here's your desk, here's your phone. Good luck, you're on your own.
Right.
Right?
And,
So it was.
and that's even different now. I mean, how do you think they launch new agents now?
Oh, they're launching them with incredible technology, with some leads, with exactly. It's
Some of them even get a bunch of marketing. We saw that one new company. They
Yep.
hand them a bunch of marketing to use.
We had a 3-ring binder back in the day, and that was
You're
marketing.
exactly right.
You were training.
But I mean, it's such
Right.
an interesting point, because once you become a realtor and you do sit down there, right, it's all about training, and then it becomes all about marketing. Otherwise, you're going to stumble and hate it and get out.
You
Right.
are.
And also knowledge as well. You're on top of the trends. You know what's going on. But the average home buyer, home seller, they're just hearing the little sound bites in the news and they're
Right.
freaking out.
Right.
So try and see things from their perspective, I think, is another point that is being made in this first couple paragraphs is see it from their perspective, understand they're not experts. They don't know what's going on. They're hearing all these sound bites. So now we're going to help you with the wording that will get them confident in the market again and get them out there, because the reality, I mean, it's all, I like math and science. I like data. I'm a data person.
Right.
So tell me this, tell me that. I don't really care. Show me the proof.
Right.
We've got a lot of proof that things are going well in the real estate industry.
Well, and we've done a couple of shows that we've talked about some of this, like the elevator pitch. I mean, know your local market stats, because let's say you're anywhere in a business setting and someone says, oh, that's Susie, she's a realtor. Well, have 2 or 3 things that are very congruent, that are true, that are going to help them tip the scales on their side.
You know, what a great point. Because you never know when you're going to come across, you're going to be in it. You could be in the grocery store, you could be at the dentist's office. When you all of a sudden have that person say, oh, you're in real estate, so what's going on? This market's horrible. Have that little little line ready.
Yes.
And what I love about stats is it's instant credibility. So if you say, no, the market's fine, that means nothing, right?
Right. The average price has done this.
Right.
Days on the market's done this.
But if you say, well, yeah, you may be hearing that month over month, listing prices are going down, but year over year, they're continuing to increase. Or whatever that soundbite is that you've got and that stat, have it ready. Have it ready to just throw at someone, because one by one, you're going to turn people back into believers in the market.
And like you said, if they're coming from a place of uncertainty, watching the news or getting caught up in that, then you as the realtor, you have to come with 100% absolute certainty, absolute ability to build rapport. You have to be their certainty.
Yes, absolutely.
And it helps as the professional to put your feet in your home buyers and sellers' shoes.
Totally.
Yeah.
Now, once you do that, then you might understand why housing market bubble has been a highly searched term on Google.com in recent months. And this is despite agents across the country doing their best to let people know that the odds are that we're facing another burst real estate bubble is slim to none. You're thinking back to what, 2008?
Right, exactly. It's like post-traumatic stress disorder.
Yeah. So if you've got clients who have decided to watch the market instead of getting in it to sell their homes, you have some convincing to do. As we all know, if they hope to sell for a reasonable price, it is time to jump into that market right now.
And that's everything right there. It has to be priced correctly. Otherwise, you're just playing games saying, oh, let's throw it up here and just see if it happens. You're going to be the comp that's going to sell all these other houses. They're going to go show that, use you for contrast.
Yeah.
Right?
And the hard part is it's hard to get them motivated to get their house on the market when the media is keeping homeowners scared to make a move. Ooh. Crazy media.
Fear. That's how they work now.
That's what sells shows. Maybe we need to bring some more fear on this show. Maybe we'd have some better ratings.
Maybe we're too friendly and too gentle.
Too positive.
I didn't mean make animal sounds. I meant like scary facts, but it's okay.
Okay.
That's why our Halloween show was one of our best ever.
Oh, they loved that one.
It was scary.
Remember we had the floating.
Yeah, things were floating around the studio. We were heads floating around.
What's going to happen next
My body
Halloween?
kept changing. I was Chris Farley dancing.
Yeah, we were waiting for Lisa to change into something better. It
Never happened.
So
we just
because there is nothing better.
That's right.
That's the day we realized
That's right.
there's nothing better.
Good comeback. I got to give her that one.
All right.
Thank you.
Half credit.
Yeah. Here are a few ideas for you. Consider sending a postcard to every potential home seller in your CRM. Something just effective and simple. The front of the card could say something along the lines of home prices continue to climb. There are numerous templates that have similar wording already done for you on ProspectsPLUS.com, including the Get More Listings series, Looking for Listings, the Famous Quotes series, the Fence Sitters series, and the Real Estate Times. Those are a bunch of good groups of postcards that they've got.
Well, and if anyone is interested, wait, I can't write these down. I'm in my car right now. Go to Prospects Plus and click on postcards, and you're going to see radio buttons to sort with at the top of the page, a horizontal bar of those. And you can click on searching for inventory. And depending on what radio button you hit, you'll get all those postcards coming up. So the ones we just listed here, if you look for searching for inventory or listing inventory as a radio button, these that he just mentioned will show. So you don't have to worry about writing.
Well, and speaking about picking a postcard to send to everybody in there, I did some field research recently.
Field research.
Wow.
Were you on assignment though?
I was on assignment.
Did you put yourself
out in the field?
Did you put yourself on assignment?
Would you like to hear the results of my assignments?
Yes.
That's really why we haven't had a live show in 3 months, because you've been out in the field.
Right, doing field research. Yes. So in 3 states, though, I seriously asked a bunch of people, a bunch of realtors, and If you're going to send something to these people, you can't just send something and sit back and say, oh, nothing happened. I asked, and guess what? 0, not even 1% of just the people I asked, I was hanging out with, that I visited. California, Florida, Michigan, and Texas. Nobody, either themselves or knows somebody who gets a piece of mail every single month. Nobody, 0. So think about that. If you just made that one shift and then went and keep doing what you're doing, but do a monthly mailing campaign of some sort,
you know, that's crazy, especially being that real estate agents, I thought, are marketing masters. So that would mean they understand the science of marketing, dictates that 8 times in front of a person. You have to be 8 times before people will make a decision to purchase. This is just science. It's just studied science. So I thought they knew that.
Right. If you're going to send one, you've got to at least send 8. You might as well do a year. It's kind of like joining the gym. You're not going to quit after 6. I'm going to get in shape and then I'm just going to let it go.
Right.
Keep the momentum.
I don't know if you guys stream anything like on Hulu or any of those sites, if you ever stream shows, but they have limited commercial sponsors. So it's not like watching network TV where you're getting every commercial is something different. So if you're streaming something, let's say on Hulu, it's the same darn commercial every time.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh, and you can't fast forward. It's built in.
So you want to talk about the psychology of marketing. The first time I see it, I'm like, yeah, it's nothing to do with me. Why would they even choose this demographic? Watching this show, thinking that will work. By the 25th time I've seen the same darn commercial, I'm like, wait, no, so what is it that they're doing?
Now you're on your phone going, wait a minute, do I need this?
Maybe I do need it. Maybe
you weren't annoyed at that point? Seeing the same thing over and over?
No, I get past annoyed. See, it's like a full circle.
Oh, you get to the annoying part and then you
came out of the annoyance.
Out of it.
I think it's
to the
after you're
part.
annoyed, you get numb. See, and then after you're numb, you're now brainwashed.
She's explained the buying cycle of a typical
So are we saying don't send out just a few postcards because you'll be annoying?
Right.
You've got to send out a lot of postcards to get through that, past the numb stage.
Hypnotized stage. And you are and then the last stage is you're part of the cult.
Right.
Well, even though you're partially kidding, guess what? The number one thing Elon Musk says, Jeff Bezos says, all of them say the number one thing that we need to get as real estate agents, as marketers, is get people's attention. Once you have their attention, so think about that. Market Dominator gets attention. The monthly campaign series will get attention. It's like, wow, okay, it's magic.
Absolutely, yeah. And you really don't get it one time. You're not going to get it one time. Not when you look at.
We've all had a realtor hit our mailbox one time and disappear. I mean, it's very interesting.
Have you been in Times Square in New York City in like the last 3 years?
Yes.
Or maybe even 5 years. Talk about insanity. If you think about it, used to be billboards. Now it's literal TV screens, digital TV screens,
Great
different
point.
sizes.
Rather than one billboard, they can do 5 or 6.
What are there, like 1,000 or more?
Insane.
All around you. I mean, it's just noise. How anybody is even focusing.
It's almost like Vegas. Yeah.
I always wonder about the apartment where you've got that right outside shining in at you.
You have some really black curtains to keep all that out at night.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, how are you getting anyone's attention? And these people are paying these companies are paying tons of money to be on one of those thousands of screens. If anybody who has not seen it, go online and look at pictures of what that's like now. It's just crazy. So the point that I'm making is that's the country, actually not country, that's a world we live in now. Every time you go on the internet, it's like Times Square, boom, 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 boom. You're getting hit with all these ads. You go to the mailbox, everything you're doing. So for something to stand out, like what Hulu is doing to me with their hypnotic commercials,
making her numb, hypnotic, and
and is there medicine after that?
Is there medicine for that?
Yes, but I think she's already on the sauce, so we shouldn't encourage that anymore.
So you've got to repeat your message to get through. You're not going to get through otherwise. You got to repeat the message. But anyway,
repetition is the mother of skill. Mike the Pillow Man. Look, he said it was the best pillow ever in the world. Now he has version 2.0, and he says it wasn't available back then. And you can't get away from him. I mean, that guy is out marketing everybody.
And what do you think? How long? And I know there's studies on this for other companies. How long do you think it would take for his sales to go down if he stopped marketing?
Instantly, because everyone's expecting to see him and hear him everywhere.
Yeah. The second he's gone, I would just assume he's out of business.
They would say.
That's what I would think.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Nowadays, that's what happens.
You
You
just
don't
go to
hear
plan
about
B.
somebody, they're gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's
now,
a pillow. You don't have to worry about that. Okay.
Well, and everybody now gets the market that, there's a market just for a pillow. So he's probably got a good 50 competitors out there spending a ton of money.
Right, right. Yep.
Competing with their own MyPillow.
Yep.
Whatever. But he's still, doing well.
I've forgotten what we're talking about.
Well, we were having so much fun,
Okay, additional important points to make when communicating with homeowners on your postcards or flashing billboards, whichever one you decide to go with. Ignore month-to-month figures. Month-to-month data is more volatile and does not signal a drastic shift in the market on its own. Translation, don't overanalyze.
So this is you speaking to the consumer. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Go ahead. Go ahead, Todd.
No, I was just going to say it's a beautiful point because it's so easy to give them information and mentally paralyze them like a lot of real estate agents. So simplicity is power,
right.
Because they don't know all the details of your field. You do.
Right. Or if they catch that soundbite on the news, oh my gosh, I heard this month versus last month, the listing price has gone down again or whatever it is. Yeah, over time, there's a trend that may appear.
Right.
But right now, you can see a month where it goes down a little, then it comes up a little. And so that's too,
right. It's nothing to get all worked up about.
Yeah.
The second point, home price growth is slowing, but it's a sign of higher mortgage rates or inflation or insert whatever you want there, not a housing bubble. Translation, don't panic.
Right. Don't panic. Watch. If you have to sell your house and you have a great agent and your house is priced correctly, it's going to sell. So you don't have to panic. If here are the current market conditions, those are the current market conditions.
Right.
All right. Number 3, the national median home sale price in March is 6.3% higher than the same time last year. The translation there is still some home price growth happening, which means it's a great time to list.
Right. So those are the numbers to really pay attention to. And I'm sure a lot of agents listening know this, but you want to make your homeowners aware of this as well. The month to month, you may see a downward trend. The year over year, there still is growth. We're still seeing these listing prices going up. It's actually remarkable when you think about it because we know what happened last year at this time. They were also up year over year. So we've definitely had a few years of this year over year growth, but it's probably not going to last forever, right?
Nothing lasts forever.
No.
Yes. Number 4, the number of homes for sale increased by 59.9% compared to last year at this time. And this trend continues to grow every month.
See, and that's why a realtor needs to have 4 or 5 market stats because people don't know that. That's an exciting stat. If they were ready, if they were thinking of selling, that might tip them in the scale. That should be in their mental paragraph.
Well, here's the translation of that.
Okay.
The market is becoming more crowded with listing competition. If you want your home to stand out and you want to have more negotiating power, you need to act now and get your home on the market.
Right. So I think there's 2 ways, and I love that. That's a great point. There's 2 ways that an agent can use this information. Number 1, clearly homeowners are feeling secure and confident, or you wouldn't be seeing more and more homes going on the market.
Right.
So use that as there's a group mentality here. Everybody's feeling better. They're getting on the market. So if you're still a little apprehensive, well, other people they're diving in. So dive in, feel comfortable. They're doing it. They're succeeding. But number 2, but also be forewarned, if each month more and more are diving in, you are going to end up lost in the competition soon. So get on it. Yeah.
Get on that right away. The overall theme to keep in mind when communicating with homeowners, whether through marketing in person or on the phone, is to express the urgency of listing sooner rather than later.
And you know what I love about that sentence, and Tony Robbins taught us that years ago. He said, whatever you're going after, whether it's fitness, whether it's a business goal, he said, never leave the sight of a goal without taking action. So he says that once you lose your sense of urgency, then you're lost.
Yeah, the tomorrow. How often do you hear people say,
right there,
I'm going to quit
analysis
smoking
paralysis
in May, or I'm going to start on Monday.
When's the best time to plant the oak tree, right? What did Dean Jackson tell us?
Yeah.
Right.
Yesterday.
Which goes into this next paragraph. We know what's happening in the market right now, but the future is unpredictable, especially during such an evolving and changing market. Even the experts can't agree on what's to come.
Boy, isn't that the truth? Every month I read up on what the latest that they're saying, the financial and housing experts, and they are scattered like seeds in every direction, you know.
Every new month, new housing data is revealed about the previous month's trends, and there is one clear pattern emerging. First, there continues to be more homes on the market. Second, homes are spending more days on the market than before. Third, the percentage of price reductions are increasing. Fourth, although the median list price is still trending upward, the percentage is shrinking month over month. And if this trend continues year over year, the list price decline is coming.
And here's what I love about what you just said. So if I'm a real estate agent and I'm going into the office tomorrow, right? I need to treat this like a real business. I need to still put systems in place. I can't have a freak out here. If that's my business, just be great at my game and I will do well out there, because there are people that still have to sell. There are people that still have to buy. So if you let all this mess you up, and guess what? It's happening to your competition. So you're already having less competition right now, because half of them, Jack Nicklaus said, he said, when a golf tournament happens and a storm's coming in, he goes, I love it. Think about a storm right now. He said he loves it because, and I was saying why, he goes, because half the field mentally is going to go into the tank. We all have the same conditions out there. So he was already ahead of half the people.
Yep.
So a lot of realtors that are watching the news and having this happen, watch, you've got to go to work. I mean, I hung out with people that are killing it every single day that are not watching the news, selling real estate, posting on Facebook, listing and selling, like
during your assignment.
Yes.
You were hanging out with
when I was on assignment.
When he was on assignment.
All right.
Is that expensible? Can I expense the assignments?
I have to give it to Lisa. I mean,
check with
in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my opinion, sure.
Okay. Check with her. Okay, let's just keep going.
All right. These patterns reinforce the sense of urgency to convey to prospective sellers. Getting their home on the market now gives them the advantage of likely getting the most money possible for the foreseeable future.
And like Lisa said, the experts are all confused. No one knows what's going to happen. No. So if you are going to sell, go right now, because you're going to get where the money is pretty good, as opposed to 1 or 2 years from now, we don't really know. So if you do have to go now, less competition, you win the game.
Right.
And that is all about how to coax the home sellers back into the market. Wonderful topic, Lisa. Thank you, as always.
Well done.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Any questions from the audience? Nope, hearing nothing. Okay.
Should we give away? Oh God, our favorite part of the show.
It is the favorite part of the show. It's been a while since we've done that. We could give away a gift card for ProspectsPLUS.com.
I say we do it.
Let's do it. Speaking of ProspectsPLUS.com, they handed us live today before the show. It was really live. You just didn't see it.
From the print shop.
Brand new panoramic size postcards that they are mailing.
About to win money.
There are realtors that are taking it seriously and hitting it hard. Look at those huge postcards.
Magnificent.
They're sending out, and I see quite a stack there.
And I think the winner today, boom, and we put these on. Oh, we have a team. Just sold. So they're moneyed up already. And these fine folks are from the great state of Pennsylvania. So we are calling Bob and Denise at the following number. 908-303-9274. Look at that great postcard just sold. That looks like an amazing house right there.
That's pretty nice.
Like a traditional
colonial.
Yeah, almost a Ben Franklin-ish. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Consider it sold. Hello? That's nice. Hi, is this Denise?
It is.
Denise, this is Jim and Todd and Lisa calling from the Take a Listing Today podcast. We're calling you because we have a postcard that you mailed from our friends at ProspectsPLUS.com. It looks like a just sold card. A very nice house in Tannersville, Pennsylvania.
It looks incredible. So we just wanted to call you, and I love that house, by the way, and congratulate you and just ask you a couple of questions about your marketing, your campaign, and then give you a chance to win $100 for just about anything on our website. Sound good?
I guess so. This is strange, but I'll try it.
Strange is good. We on our show.
Some people, it takes a few minutes of the show before they realize we're strange, but you got it right off the bat. Good job, Denise.
Once they get the $100 email, it's no longer strange. However, so you and Bob are doing some marketing. Are you doing some consistent marketing to a certain area, or just marketing every listing and every sale?
Every listing, every sale, and then we have separate marketing that is consistent.
Wow. So they are following all the rules.
Wonderful. And keeping up with the just listed and just sold postcards is a great way to let other people know that you are making things happen up there.
Exactly.
You're in business.
And I was going to say, if you guys do have an area, a geographical area, if you get a chance, just on our website later on, hit products, go down to Market Dominator. There's a 6-minute video and you can decide, is that program for you guys? I love your aggressiveness. So there's it's a 1-year listing campaign.
And smart move with doing the larger panoramic size postcards because they stick out in the mailbox.
And the photos are great, by the way. The photos that you guys put on there are outstanding.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
She's been a trooper. Let's give her...
Denise, we would love to give you a chance to win a $100 gift card for almost anything on ProspectsPLUS.com. And all you need to do is answer a simple Take a Listing Today podcast trivia question.
Oh, before we do, since this will go out to 60,000 agents, share your name, your office, and a phone number in case referrals can come your way.
Right now, you're saying?
Yes, if you don't mind. We'd like to... Yep.
Okay, so my name is Denise Flightman, and I work at Spread Eagle Realty as a realtor. And if you want to contact me, you can contact me either directly by cell phone, 908-303-9274, or at our website, which is the phrase consideritsold13.com.
Oh, I like it.
Beautiful.
Consideritsold13.com.
That's memorable. That's going to stand out.
That's nice. All right, Denise, it is time to put your thinking cap on and see if you can answer this question. What I will do is read you a question along with 3 possible answers, and all you have to do is give me the correct answer. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
This is the most fun part. This is the fun part.
This is fun. Here we go. In 1972, the band America had a hit called A Horse with No What? Was it A, name, B, mane, or C, legs?
Oh my goodness. This doesn't even sound like a fair
I
question.
actually love this song.
What the hell? I was 1969.
Denise, you've got this.
1972. I was like 2.5 years old.
So was I.
But they still play the song on the radio, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a popular song.
Take a shot.
That's what I was saying to myself. It does sound popular. All right. And it's what again?
Yeah, her options are?
Was it name, mane, or legs? You wouldn't get too far on a horse with no legs, would you?
I'm going to say name. I have no idea.
Going for name. Is name the correct answer?
Be good to her.
It is! Hey! I can't believe you never heard that song. Look that up, Denise. Todd, what did she win today?
Denise, you won 2 things. Thank you for being a trooper, and keep up your postcard campaign. Lisa is going to email you a gift card to just about anything on Prospects Plus website. So next time you order something, check out, use that gift card. It'll be for $100, and we're going to send you some swag from the Take a Listing Today podcast. If you get a chance, download that. We do a weekly show, and it's all about helping people take a listing today.
Okay.
Thank you,
perfect.
Denise.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You've been wonderful. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
I love that song. You need to insert the song into the show.
Insert the song there.
Seriously, that's one of my favorite songs.
I was born in 1968. How am I supposed to know that?
I was born in 64 and I know that song.
I was born in 1980 and I knew what that song was.
Yeah, it's a great, that might be.
Yeah, I was born in 84.
That might be their best song. There are a lot of one-hit wonders back then.
They had America. Remember that song, America? Oh, no, wait.
That was the group. That was the group that did it.
Oh, Magic. You can do Magic. Didn't they have that song?
Yes, you can do. That was a group called America.
Yeah.
That was a good song,
Yeah.
too.
And Tin Man, something like that.
Oh, okay. I have to look them up. Now I'm curious, but that song
All right, bring
is
us
still
home.
in my
Yeah,
top list.
It's on your top list, huh?
She was fun.
It is.
Welcome
All right.
to the
That's the wrong button there. We've been gone too long here.
What was that?
Hot dog. Everything's normal.
That was the introduction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're
right
trying
on
to
track.
close this thing down here. All right. Well, thank you for joining us here for show number 142. Hope you learned how to coax those home sellers into the market. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget our website, takealistingtoday.com.
That's
it's
it.
wonderful. Think about that
I
there.
remember it.
Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you again next week.
Take care. Bye-bye.